Polygon may see a 3.5% gain by June 26 per Gulf Capital Collector data. Let's start things off with a brief look at today's market behavior. As of right now, Polygon has dropped 4% in 24 hours and is hovering near and 7 cents. Let's shift to the analyst's projections. Gulf Capital Collector sees the price reaching and 8 cents by June 26, a rise of nearly 3.5%. Coin price forecast sees potential for Polygon to rise to and 8 cents, an increase close to 2.1%. According to digital coin price, it might trend upward toward and 7 cents, an estimated gain near 0.8%. Another estimate from CoinCodex highlights Polygon might drop to and 7 cents, about 1.5% below now. And last but not least, 30 Rates expects the value at and 7 cents by tomorrow, 5.7% below current price. This is the top return forecast. We've gone over 5 calls for tomorrow. Let's keep moving. With expert views laid out, here's how they might translate. Based on the range of expectations presented, the price could be anywhere between a drop of 5.7% and a gain of 3.5%, depending on the analyst. It appears 30 Rates ends up with the highest projected return with 5.7% increase in value by tomorrow. So it turns out you might see gains of between $8 and $57 for every $1,000 you invest. Considering market volatility, digital coin prices forecast has the greatest likelihood of being correct at 92.6%. Looking at the full set of forecasts, I've put together a consensus outlook. The consensus projection keeps Polygon around and 7 cents with little movement. Here's what the breakdown shows. Based on the consensus view, the price is expected to decrease by 0.1% by tomorrow. That outcome means your capital could also register growth of 0.1%. A 1,000 position could potentially reflect $1 in growth. The probability of the consensus scenario taking place is set at approximately 94.7%. Before diving deeper, let's take a look at the 3-day projections. Gulf Capital Collector points to bullish momentum building. Meanwhile, coin price forecast believes Polygon is on track to rise further. Likewise, digital coin price describes the market as neutral, with only marginal moves anticipated. CoinCodex points to further downside potential. A slide is additionally anticipated by 30 Rates, with pressure on the downside. The consensus result suggests Polygon could lose ground across this 3-day horizon. In conclusion, the majority view highlights a bullish short-term outlook for Polygon. 2 days ago, 5 forecasts were released. Let's see how they stacked up yesterday. In the end, the daily session finished at and 7 cents. Out of 5, just 2 captured the actual direction. Looking strictly at accuracy, Traders Union turned out most accurate. Now let's sort it out clearly. The price span included 3 forecasts. As far as ROI is concerned, several analysts stayed in profit, but Gulf Capital Collector took the lead. Now on screen is the summary table. All forecasts lined up for review. Today, CoinDataFlow's accuracy value was, with 92.8% forecast probability and 0.8% ROI. See if you can spot which analyst handled it best this time. Let's see how tomorrow's forecast. Base returns vary between Polygon and several others. AVE takes first place in the forecast comparison, reaching 2.2%, while Polygon ranks lower. This comparison covers a small sample of 5 coins, and more forecasts plus extra features are live on my website. We're done for now. Hit subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's updated forecasts. Until next time.